Hey, it's Lee, and I'm here with another pizza review. I fairly recently had another one of these stuffed crust pizzas, but the other one was pepperoni. And it turned out to be my highest rated pizza yet, as far as frozen pizzas go. So I have pretty high expectations for this right here. This is a 4-cheese stuffed crust pizza from Delissio. Weight on this is 664 grams, so it's pretty significant. As for cooking it, it's asking for 400 degrees, and how long? So it's directly on middle rack for 20 to 22 minutes. Alright, that'll go for a while. Look at those trans fats and those saturated fats. Woo! Those are some high numbers for a third of a pizza, which is more likely than not less than what I will eat of this. So this will not be good for my health, but hopefully it's good for my tummy. Yeah, I guess I'll show you what it looks like out of the wrapper. Here is the pizza, and it is absolutely loaded with cheese, which is really, really encouraging. Right to the edge, nice and thick. A lot of it fell off while I was unwrapping it, so I'm going to put that back on. But that's a very positive sign. By the way, the 4 cheeses on here are, there's mozzarella, there's Asiago, there's Parmesan, and I think there may be cheddar. Yeah, it's cheddar is the other one. So there's cheddar. So kind of like the ultimate perfect combo of cheeses. I expect this to be pretty good. I certainly hope it will be. I'm extremely hungry. It's late at night. So yeah, next time you see this, it should be cooked. Alright, pizza's out of the oven. It's time for the moment of truth. It looks pretty darn good. It's got one weird thing, which is this like one patch of cheese that did not change color, whereas everything else has turned golden brown. I have no clue. I think that might be the crust that leaked out on top of the cheese. That's my best guess as a pizza detective. But yeah, let's cut this up and do a little bit more analysis. I will say, maybe I slightly overcooked it. I don't know. I cooked it the minimum recommended amount of time, according to the instructions. But maybe I needed to pay a little closer attention. But I'm watching a documentary on Netflix, so about murders in the Mormon Church. So if you guys have a chance to check that out, do so. So far, so good. Ooh, really struggled with that little bit there. All right, that looks pretty decent. I will, yeah, good cheese coverage. Everything looks really good. Crust is still a little bit soft, which is what we want. Should we look underneath? Yeah, it's not overcooked in any way. Cool. I will take a piece of this. I will eat it, and I will be back with a quick review. I'm probably going to burn my mouth, but hopefully not too badly. All right, I'm here with a review after having tasted the pizza. As a reminder, sometimes I wonder if mood plays a part in this, but not the last pizza I reviewed. A few pizzas ago, I reviewed the pepperoni version of this, and I gave it my highest rating ever of a 9.5 out of 10. And based on that review, I can only imagine 2 things. A, the pepperoni on that other pizza was amazing, which it was. It was really good. And B, these 4 cheese combos that people put on pizzas, this is not the first time I had a 4 cheese blend. But these 4 cheese blends, typically speaking, are not as good as just plain old mozzarella. Because I eat this, and Parmesan has a certain amount of bite, as does Asiago. Mozzarella is super mild, and cheddar is, well, especially the cheddar on here is usually pretty mild. But this has no bite. This has almost no flavor. It's actually kind of like if the combination actually dulls what should be there. So this will not be that high of a review. With that being said, this does have Delissio sauce, which is, not the most exciting, but solid. The crust underneath the actual bits of pizza is really nice. I don't know if it's the way I cooked it or if it defrosted a little bit or whatnot, but the base almost has like a cracker-like texture. And even flavor. It made me think of Premium Plus crackers, if you guys have ever had that, but in a good way. The fact that there's cheese in the crust is super nice. A little bit of saltiness provided by it. Yeah, I just kind of wish these 4-cheese blends were a little bit more flavorful. For some reason, it's naming all these cheeses I like, and the end result is just not anything particularly special. With that being said, it's definitely edible and better than most kind of cheap ones. I'd give this a pretty confident with this. I think I can't even use the props. I think I'm gonna retire the props. I'll go for it. 5 over here, 2 over here, plus I can't do a half, but whatever. Pretend we cut half of a finger off. I think it's a 7.5 out of 10. The pepperoni on the pepperoni version of this is really, really salty and delicious, and it's by far kind of the flavor blast of all these things. So it makes sense that would increase the grade. And then the cheese, I actually like the mozzarella alone probably better than this 4-cheese blend. So I said it already. I repeated myself again. That's the verdict. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to stick with it. I'm looking forward to trying this thing. I do think that's from the Crust, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Thanks for watching.